また開いた。またいいの花だ。
Roxy, you're still here. Good. Are you closing early today?
I'm going out for hot pot with Wise tonight, so I'm closing early.
I apologize for interrupting. You and your siblings seem to get along really well. Oh, sorry. I forgot to mention why I'm here. I'm actually looking for Sokaku. I get off work pretty late, and Sokaku usually goes home first and waits for me. But today when I got home, it was completely dark. I turned on the lights and found a note from Sokaku on the fridge. It said, "Bye, Nagi. Don't worry, I'm going to a safe place." Oh, how could I not worry? Sokaku's been talking about you a lot lately. You always hang out with her, right? Has she come to see you or mentioned where she might be going?
She immediately found you, little Sokaku. Your runaway skills are terrible. Guess I'll cover for you.
Proxy?
Sorry. I was just thinking about where Sokaku might have gone. I heard there's a night market by the river right now. Maybe she just went out for a snack. Don't worry, Miss Yanagi. Sokaku isn't a kid anymore. And realistically speaking, if she did run into any bad guys, they'd probably need to worry more about their own safety, right?
Yeah, you have a point. Maybe I'm just overreacting. But still, if Sokaku contacts you or comes to see you, could you let me know? I just have this feeling that she'll come to you. Sokaku really trusts you. Thank you, Proxy. I'm counting on you.
Is Nagi mad at me?
She's not mad at all. You can relax and get a good night's sleep here. No need to worry about anything else.
Nagi is always so kind. But Proxy, I don't know anymore.
Hey, no need to push yourself to explain everything now. You must be exhausted, right? Sometimes facing your own feelings takes energy too. You gotta rest up first.
Morning, Proxy!
Morning, Sokaku. Did you sleep well? You can sleep in if you want.
I had the best sleep! Your bed and blankets are super comfy. They feel so cozy and safe. I was kinda scared to go to sleep last night, but I ended up sleeping all the way till morning and didn't have any nightmares.
Nightmares? Is that why you...
Yeah, I had a nightmare yesterday. In my dream, Nagi, she killed Sis.
Wait, I don't get it. Yanagi killed who? Herself?
Huh? Nagi is Nagi, and Sis is Sis. Sis, she's the one I grew up with. We were always starving together. But then, a lot happened. I don't really understand. Sis disappeared, and then Nagi brought me to a new home. Both Sis and Nagi mean so much to me. So why? Why would I have a dream like that?
So you didn't want to go home or see Yanagi yesterday because you were scared? It's just a dream. The real Yanagi would never do something like that to you or your family.
No. I was afraid to see Nagi because even when I woke up screaming from the nightmare, even when I saw her covered in my sister's blood, the first thing I wanted to do was to run into her arms and cry. I'm someone who can't survive without leaning on someone. I'm just the weakest, most worthless person ever. If Nagi finds out about this, will she be afraid? Will she leave me just like Sis did? I'm so scared. What do I do, Proxy?
It's okay. You can rely on others. You don't have to be afraid of that. People are supposed to support each other. That doesn't mean you're weak or worthless. Yanagi depends on you, too. But you wouldn't think she's weak because of it, right?
Really?
If it really bothers you, here's what you could do. Try relying on more people. Think about it. Relying on just one person might feel intense and clingy, but if you have lots of people you could rely on, then it's just having a lot of good friends, right?
What you're saying makes so much sense! So, can I rely on you, Proxy?
Of course. I'm glad you feel that you can count on me.
If I could rely on you, can I stay here one more day? I'll tell Nagi I'm here, because you're someone I can rely on. Sorry, Proxy. I only have Denny's. Do you take Denny's? I heard at the Hot Pot place that lots of Proxies own shops for laundry money. I don't have that kind of money, so I asked Nagi if she had any laundry money. She gave me a funny look and asked what TV show I watched last night. So, I told her all about the show I watched last night. And after that, I forgot to ask for the laundry money. It wasn't until I got to the video store that I remembered. But I really want to watch the redo tour today. So I don't have any laundry money, but I'll give you all the Denny's I have.
What? We don't do that here.
You mean you won't take my Denny's? Do I have to give you laundry money?
I don't know how to explain it. If any customers overhear us and misunderstand, it'll be a disaster. Better take Sokaku upstairs now.
So, laundry money isn't a type of money, and you don't launder money here?
That's right. Sokaku, you probably shouldn't go around asking people if they have laundry money. I mean, it's not a type of money.
So that means if I want to watch the redo tour today, I just need to pay in Denny's? I'm glad.
If you want to watch it now, we've got a player here. I can watch it with you.
You're the best, Proxy! Yes, please! I want to watch it right now! I never knew there were so many secrets in New Eridu. Such a useful videotape. I need to take it home and watch it over and over and over.
They're not exactly secrets. Though, some of the tips were new to me too. By the way, I've been wanting to ask Sokaku. Did you not live in the city before?
Yeah! I'm an Oni, so I lived outside of the city before. I guess some Oni have always lived in the city, but Nagi brought me here. I like the city. It's so easy to find food. I never imagined there was so much to eat in the world. It's like a dream. If only Sis could enjoy all the food with me. That would be the happiest thing in the world.
Eating with family is wonderful indeed. I'm sure she feels happy just watching you eat.
Huh? How would you know? But I think so too, because she's the one who loves me most in the world. Hey, Proxy, do you have a notebook or something? I want to write down the restaurants we just saw. Nagi said that I should properly thank those who helped me. How about I treat you to a meal? Thanks for helping me find the videotape and watching it with me.
Yes! Let's start with the restaurant you're most interested in.
Yay!
To put it simply, I just offered a bit of advice to a stranger. Initially, it looked like she was going to jump from here.
That's a serious issue. Should I contact public security?
Don't worry, she promised she wouldn't do anything reckless again. Everyone has times when they feel hopeless. Today is her birthday, so it's not surprising that her despair got the best of her. As long as she can listen to reason, that's what matters.
That's amazing, Harumasa. What did you say to stop her?
This is your life. As long as you don't give up, the story doesn't have to end. I forget what I said before and after that, but it was something along those lines. What I said was less important than the personal experiences I shared. People always compare themselves to others. They look at me and think, if a person like him can live well, maybe I can too. It's in our nature. And sometimes, you can use that to help people.
What can I say? Typical you.
Thanks for the compliment. Well, since everything is sorted out, let's not dwell on it. I just wanted to come out and enjoy the breeze. The view here is nice, right? It's the perfect spot to quietly think about things.
What's on your mind?
I'm thinking about you, of course. You should see your face right now. I'd love to take a picture of it. You know, I used to think that birthdays were terrifying. For someone like me, it feels like a sword hanging over my head. It's a constant reminder of one thing. You don't have much time left.
I know you'll get better.
Thanks. You know, I've started to see things differently lately. From another perspective, perhaps a birthday is like a medal, a testament to my survival. So I don't need to be afraid. Instead, I should be proud.
No matter how you approach it, a birthday's worth celebrating.
Yeah, I think that's where I've ended up. My final destination was determined long ago. In that regard, we're all the same. We all have the time we have and end up in the same place. Maybe that's life's great equalizer. I'm sorry. I've started to ramble again. Hey, thanks for staying out here with me for so long. I'll have to invite you to my next birthday. By the way, in a video store this big, you must have a place where you can watch movies in here, right? Having to take the tape home, pop it into the player, and then hit play? Whew, I'm getting tired just thinking about it. So, can I just watch it here instead? Don't worry, I'll pay for everything. Just give me a chance, boss.
Since you put it like that, I guess we can watch it together. I was already planning on a rewatch.
Come on! Movie time with Harumasa isn't so bad, right? Don't let my demeanor fool you. I have quite a few fans who would die to watch movies with me. I'm so sorry. The ending theme song was so beautiful that I couldn't help but fall asleep. Don't look at me like that. I really did doze off during the ending theme. I was watching carefully all the way up until then. Call me a lying dog if you don't believe me. Or a cat.
I don't believe you. So I guess that makes you a lying dog.
It's true. You're my best partner. When have I ever deceived you? All right, enough joking around. I actually had a dream similar to this movie recently. I dreamt that I turned into an ethereal. And it happened on the street. In front of everyone, including you.
What was my reaction in your dream?
You killed me without hesitation, just like we'd previously agreed. Just kidding. In the dream, after I became an ethereal, everyone kept their distance, gazing at me with looks of horror on their faces. Well, that's a normal reaction, of course. If I saw someone suddenly turn into an ethereal, I'd run away pronto. But at that moment, a person approached and grabbed my hand. No, I should say they grabbed my ethereal claw. That person was you.
That's for sure something I do. I mean, I am a good person after all.
Looks like you know yourself very well. In any case, I came to see you after my dream. I ran all the way here, so I'm kinda tired. I just wanted to tell you, if you see any ethereals in the future, don't get ahead of yourself. They're dangerous. Just kidding! I really did want to watch this movie. I just didn't expect it to have such a tragic ending. It's a bit sad, really. If I had known, I would have fallen asleep before the ending. Ignorance is bliss and all that. Well, anyway, thanks for today. If we get a chance in the future, let's watch a movie with a happy ending together.
Miss Miyabi, what's that in your hand?
A sweater. It got caught in a hollow, but thankfully wasn't corrupted. The stitching on it reads,
The bestest mom in the world.
Did my son make this? No wonder I couldn't find it when I last looked. But why? Why would it be in a hollow? He had already given it to me, so why would he take it back?
it must be because of that.
Did he want to get rid of it?
No, I don't think so. The words embroidered change from the best mom in the world to the bestest mom in the world. So even someone like me, who's not great at making inferences using common sense, can still imagine. Most likely, your son thinks the best isn't enough to describe you. Or he feels guilty about not doing housework. So the next day he found it and took it back to school. He changed it to the bestest mom in the world. The bestest mom in the world. That was the last thing he ever said to you. In his last moments, there wasn't a single thought of resentment toward you. If there's any resentment at all, it should be towards me. The one who failed him was me. Hoshimi Miyabi, who wasn't strong enough.
what you just said, is that really how you feel?
I can't remember what I was thinking just now. But given the situation, it wouldn't be surprising if the child did resent me.
Doesn't that feel like a burden?
To train for speed, you have to wield a sword with extra weight. The burden itself is what makes you stronger. That child will be one of the many reasons for me to become stronger. I will never forget him. I won't forget. If I had been stronger, I wouldn't have let the Hollow take him from his mother. He should have had more time to laugh with her, give her gifts, and help her with chores. But that child was right about one thing. I no longer have the chance to help my mother again.
Miyabi.
Thank you for today. Without you, we wouldn't have had the chance to comfort that mother. Why do I feel like I'm always troubling you?
Only me? I think it's just your personality. You might inconvenience people occasionally, but I'm sure they don't mind and actually enjoy being around you.
Really? You don't look like you're enjoying it. If you were, I think you'd be smiling more. Thank you. Seeing your smile, I feel like I have the strength to protect this city again. Blacktails. I think Yanagi mentioned this videotape before. What do you think of it?
It's been very popular lately and is one of our store's top picks. Did you want to watch it, Miyabi?
Since you think so highly of it, could you please wrap it up for me?
Wrap it up? Such a charming old-fashioned way to say it.
Is that so? Many stores wrap purchased items in paper or silk, don't they?
I'm afraid we only have plain bags here.
No need to apologize. The bag is not at fault. Also, please help me pack up the equipment for playing this videotape.
Sorry, but we don't sell equipment. You don't have a player at home?
No. My father isn't fond of electronic devices. He rarely uses his phone, unless it's absolutely necessary. I guess I'll just have to watch it here. I see. A story about everyone turning into paper. I wouldn't mind turning into paper. But if the blade in my hand were to become paper, it would no longer be sharp and couldn't slice through the hollows.
Paper can be sharp too. You have no idea how many times I've given myself a paper cut while reading a book.
Can you give me a demonstration?
You mean...
It's never happened to me, so it's hard to imagine paper being sharp enough to cut my fingers. Don't worry. In return, I'll slice the book that dared to cut your finger into 1,000 pieces. No cuts? I see. Such thin, soft paper pages would require the perfect angle and pressure to cut through flesh. It feels like the residents of the Paper Nation, in retaliation against oppression by human hands, dispatch their top warriors to deliver a decisive blow, pouring all the strength they've amassed over a lifetime against human fingers. In a way, we, in our attempt to slice through the hollows of New Eridu, are engaging in a similar futility. Are we being watched from a higher dimension? Watching videotapes is indeed an effective form of training. I feel a greater sense of calm now. No, maybe I'm too calm. You'll have to excuse me. Your sofa seems to possess a mysterious power that makes one feel sleepy as soon as they sit down. Has anyone else ever sat on your sofa? Did they have the same feeling?
Got any plans? It's cool if you don't. I prefer to go with the flow.
I don't have anywhere I'd prefer to go in particular. I'll follow you. I don't have anywhere I'd prefer to... I don't have anywhere I'd prefer to go in particular. I'll follow you.
Proxy! Proxy! Did you eat yet? Let's go eat!
Huh? Oh, it's you. You're still around even at this hour? Are you waiting for Astra?
Yeah, and it's all because of this poster.
Poster? What about it? Let me see. Don't leave after the signing. Wait for me. If you leave... she's really something. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. You're here as a fan to get an autograph. So, want me to get you another poster that's already been signed?
No, it's okay. I like this one. It's great.
Ta-da! Astra's officially off the clock. I knew you wouldn't leave me here to eat by myself, Belle. All right, we're all here. Eve hasn't tried 6th Street's noodles yet. Come on, I'll show you. They're delicious.
The noodle shop. Even Lumina Square will be empty at this hour, and 6th Street will be even more deserted. Well, we probably won't attract much attention. Okay, it's fine by me.
Yeah, don't worry. There won't be anyone around on 6th Street at this hour.
Okay, let's get going. I thought my arm was gonna fall off from signing so many autographs. I'm gonna have pork noodles. I need to get some calcium. So, not bad, right? The food's tasty and the manager is great, but most importantly, it's open late.
All right. It's about time we get going. We've got a busy day ahead of us tomorrow. Wait here and I'll send you a message. I'll go get the car.
Oh, by the way, take good care of that poster. I'm sure it would look great in the store.
Of course, I'll take good care of it. There's no other poster like it in the whole world.
Awesome! This one's now #1 on my list of favorite noodle shops. It's a shame that Eve won't let me come during the day. She says it would attract too much attention. In the past, whenever we've gone out to eat at other restaurants, I always end up getting recognized by fans almost immediately, no matter what disguise we use. Then the place would fill up with fans wanting to grab group selfies. It's probably a huge nuisance for the owners.
Your disguise isn't very convincing.
Really? Actually, I enjoy the feeling of being recognized by fans and taking selfies with them. But Eve always ends up pointing at the noodles that have gone cold after sitting there for so long and saying they're so unhappy that they've clumped up into a ball.
I've got an idea. If you want to eat noodles whenever you like, you could order it to go. That's what me and Wise do. Sometimes General Chop even brings the noodles to us himself.
Hey, not a problem at all. I don't mind delivering your orders when things are slow at the shop. After all, the bowls are huge and the noodles are scalding hot. I'd worry if you were carrying 2 bowls all by yourself.
I get what you're saying. So the next time I want to eat noodles, all I have to do is grab some chopsticks and come to your video store. I'll sit down and shout, "I'm hungry, give me noodles." And then?
Then I'll go to General Chop's, order the noodles, and bring them to you myself.
Sounds like a deal. I'm going to try everything on Waterfall Soup's menu. Just don't blame me if it impacts the video store's business.
Actually, I think it'd be good for business at the video store. But first and foremost, the noodle shop will be booming. It's Astor Yao's favorite noodle shop after all.
Looks like I've been invited to your home. Speaking of which, are you good at inviting girls back to your place?
Not at all! You're an exception!
Oh, I just got a message from Eve. Looks like the car is waiting for me by the side of the road. Well, gotta go. Don't forget our deal. I'll be bringing my chopsticks next time. There's no need for disguises. We're heading out into the world with confidence.
Awaiting further instructions. Ready and waiting.
Look, it's Mom! I recognized her immediately. Oh, she's so young. What do you think? She looks like me, right?
It looks like she brought a little girl along to be on the show. But who is she?
Huh. I don't recognize her either. She's so young. Wait, hold up. What am I saying? That's me! Oh, I remember now. My mom did take me to be part of a show when I was little. I had no idea what it was for at the time, which is why I nearly forgot about it. Here I am being nosy about my mom's past, and yet I end up uncovering my own.
What a pretty little girl. What's your name? How old are you?
My name is Astria, and I'm 6 years old.
So tell me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Hold on. Take a guess. What do you think I wanted to be when I was younger? Really, just take a guess, and don't hold back. I bet even Eve would be surprised by the answer.
When you put it like that, then we can rule out becoming a singer, a scientist, pilot, an astronaut,
I like your train of thought, but unfortunately, none of those are the right answer. Maybe those are what you wanted to be when you were little. All right. I've kept you guessing long enough. Time to reveal the answer.
I want to be the manager of an antique store.
Somehow, I guess that makes sense.
I've always liked sparkly, shiny things ever since I was little. You know, stuff you'd usually find in antique stores, like hairpins, brooches, glass marbles, and whatnot. So back then, I really admired antique store managers. Speaking of which, Belle, you're a store manager, so you're someone that little Astra would have idolized.
Just little Astra?
After I grew up, I realized that I could just buy all of the shiny things I wanted without being the manager of a store. However, I've always fantasized about opening my own shiny, sparkly collectibles shop, and this dream has never faded away. All right, I've finished the part where Mom and I make our entrance. Videotapes are really quite the invention. They can clearly capture memories that I've almost completely forgotten.
They're great for making memories last. So, I suppose this counts as your debut performance, right?
That's right. If it weren't for your help, I'd probably have searched for Upon a Wishing Star without finding anything, simply chalking it up to something Mom had just imagined. Well, I should bring the videotape back to show Mom. Let me treat you to a nice meal next time as a thank you.